Hey, I'm hungry and I need something quick, simple, and easy to make. I'm going to make the legendary BLT, bacon, lettuce, and tomato. This is the ingredient by Brewing Feed. All right, I got the groceries. Probably thinking to yourself, BLT, that's kind of simple for a food show. But I got a new setup in the kitchen and I wanted to do something simple, but something everybody can relate to and something affordable too. So let's go brew strong and feed well. Or in this case, just feed well. In this episode of The Ingredient, we're going to make a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, affectionately known as the BLT. Now, the BLT's origins are not really known. We're thinking, or people are thinking, that since we didn't have sliced bread before like the 1920s, that the BLT originated in the early 1900s, in the 20th century. When sliced bread was introduced, I think in the 1920s. There are some records that show that over in England they had tea sandwiches that included stuff like bacon, lettuce, and tomatoes. But the formal BLT, the official BLT, started in the United States in the 20th century, in the earlier 20th century. Okay, so we got our ingredients all prepped. I put the bacon in the air fryer. I was originally a skeptic of air fryers, but they're very convenient when you need to do something quick, something simple, especially if you're not cooking for a whole family. Just knock it out. Put these bacon strips, thick cut bacon strips, into the Instapot air fryer for 7 minutes. Got them nice and crispy. I like mine crispy. You can cook yours to whatever level of doneness you like. I'm using thick cut sourdough bread, which you can find at any grocery store. I sliced my tomatoes relatively thick, looks like I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. And then I just peeled off a few pieces of lettuce to put on the sandwich. So I got everything I need. One thing that I like to do with my bread when I cook it is put a light dusting of olive oil on each side. And then I like to toast my bread in a panini machine. I like to toast it in a panini machine because it gets both sides nice and crispy without burning the bread on the inside, and it leaves the nice little lines on there. This particular panini press that I have is actually on now, so I can't. Actually, it's not hot yet. If you pull these plates off, you have a flat side, and you have basically a grill side, and the grill side is what I use for the panini press. The flat side is what I use when I'm making pancakes with this thing. So it folds down. It'll fold all the way open when you're doing pancakes. It'll fold all the way open so you can flip it up and you can do pancakes on one side, eggs on the other side. We're going to use it as a panini press. So I'm going to close it up and let it heat up, and then I'm going to toast my bread. And once the bread is toasted, I'm going to assemble the sandwich, and then we'll wrap up. All right, all of our ingredients are done. I got all the prepared and cooked ingredients on a Brewing Feed platter, which we sell. These big platters come in handy when you're barbecuing, to put meat on, to put ingredients on like this as a platter. Nice big plates. These platters come in great to serve as plates for people as well. But I'm going to be serving this one today on the Brewing Feed, the regular plate, not the platter, but the plate. We sell these as well on our website. So I'm going to assemble this. You can see our bread is nice and toasted on the panini machine. You can see it's got the nice char marks on there. It's nice and crispy. You can hear that. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this. This is just a simple sandwich, just nothing. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. I just put the bacon on one side. Actually, let me back up. The first thing you need to do is you need to put the mayonnaise on there. Forgot about the mayonnaise. You can't have a bacon, lettuce, and tomato without mayonnaise. So I'm gonna put not too much, maybe a moderate amount of mayonnaise on each side. I don't like it to be a mess when I go to eat it. And then just spread it on. That's it. Spread your mayonnaise on each side. Mayonnaise is good for stuff like this. It gives it a little bit of a buttery flavor, a little bit of mouthfeel, some saltiness. It just kind of adds to the texture and the layers and the taste for the sandwich. So that's it. We got our moderate amount of mayonnaise. We got our 4 crunchy slices of bacon. We got our tomato and our lettuce. I like to put my tomato in the middle because I don't want it to go sliding around. And then now you assemble it. Now, if you're like me, I like my sandwiches when they're cut at an angle. Like when your mom used to make you lunch to take to school. And you can hear that crunchiness in there from the bread and from the bacon. So we got our BLT. You can see the different layers of it. Oh, dropped a piece of bacon. You can see the layers in there from the sandwich, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Let's give it a try. Salty. This is thick cut sourdough. Gives it another dimension of flavor that you would not get from just plain white bread. Great. Well, that's it. Sorry to talk about my mouthful, but the BLT is done. Classic American sandwich from the early 1900s. That's it. Brew strong and feed well.